Hey guys, good evening. Good evening, Obu fam. How's everyone doing? Good evening, good evening. This is an impromptu session. Oh my god, how's everyone doing? Happy weekend, you. I hope you are all doing fabulous. I hope your weekend is going well. Eh? Stephanie, you are here. You say Bobrisky is also waiting. Bobrisky is waiting here. I don't feel laugh. I say this one, I don't feel laugh alone. Who is ready to laugh? Who is ready to laugh tonight? Because now laugh. I don't laugh so tey my belly they pay me. I say okay. Let's talk about it. We gotta talk about it because social media now. Rishi na person they see for social media every day. Good evening, Bill. You there here? Oh my God, Miss Up TV, how are you? Long time no see. I hope you are doing well. Very nice to see you. Good evening. You're welcome. Thank you everyone for being here. You are laughing already, Jumzi. Oh my God, this is so funny. The drama on social media daily, my God. I mean, sometimes you just have to laugh. I'm telling you because it's just some things are just so ridiculous that you just have to laugh. You need to laugh, honestly. What can you do now? You can't come by yourself, so just laugh and laugh away whatever it is that is worrying you. Romary, you're welcome. Hey, I greet you now. Well, now welcome. Not be smart, you know. Now he cause wahala. Oh, hey, now he cause wahala. Now he carry Bobrisky enter Benin. Oh. You know say e Bobrisky if you dey eat na social media, if you dey sleep na social media, if you dey baff na social media, anything that he or she does is social media. Oh my God, I'm wondering pe if they shut off this social media one day, how would you survive? Would you even live? Do you even do anything outside social media? I mean, we all use social media, but some people, oh my God. Yes, so Salamatu, it's Baba again, no. Baba has put her, she's put herself in serious trouble this time around. All right, she's gotten herself into serious trouble with the Benin Kingdom and people in Benin City. It's not smart thing, no. So, guys, in case you are not familiar with this story, it's quite funny. Honestly, it's really really funny. The way I've been observing it since yesterday, and I was just looking. Initially, I was like, okay, it's one of those things. Bob was invited, I suppose, by her BFF. Okay, I use that pronoun her because she identifies as a woman. Okay, so I'm gonna give her. She says she's a woman, so I'm gonna use her for her. Okay, I know some people don't like it. They say I shouldn't use her, but that is what she calls herself. Okay, so in this part of the world, that's what we do. If somebody say I'm a man, you call them man. Use he. If somebody say I'm a woman, you use that same pronoun for them. So now Bob enter Benin, oh my people. You know how she can be very, very loud and obnoxious. I don't know what party they were going to do. So apparently, it's a he. He's OJ. Ogbebo is the one that invited me. I didn't even know they are BFF. To be honest, till now, I mean, till today, I never knew that they are BFF. I was surprised that they are BFFs. I didn't know because after Tonto, me, I didn't even believe that anybody want to BFF with Bobrisky. Not because of his lifestyle or anything, just because of the kind of person that she is, because of what she did to Tonto. You all knew how everything played out, the saga and everything. Bob Risky, be her friend at your own risk. Yeah. But to risky. Ah, okay, Chichi, exactly. He said, Auntie B, I remember when you said Benin people don't joke with their Oba. When you did that Oni of Ife live show, exactly. Chichi, I am not even joking. When it comes to the king, everybody from Edo knows that you dare not mess with the king. Okay? The only thing that you owe the king, whether you are from Edo or you are a stranger, is homage and honor. That is the only thing. Anything else, don't try it. You see all these things that somebody raised it the other day that when we're doing that show about New of Ife, somebody said that the way that it's because of the way that Yoruba kings are disrespected. That is why all this is happening. That especially the Oni of Ife, he has been so disrespected. Even though there's drama in his kingdom, issue of wife and or no wife or whatever, but still, people don't really respect him, which is sad on social media. A whole king like that. Hmm. So my people, now anyway, let's jump to what is going on now. All right. Okay. Brother Yinka says the only king is God. Yeah, God is in heaven and we have earthly thrones. We have king and we have queens. We have Queen of England. You don't go to Buckingham Palace and go and say that the only queen or the only king is God. The father was the king, okay? So even God acknowledges earthly king, okay? So the king, God is the king of all kings, all right? But there are kings on earth, Brother Yinka. All right, you have to know that as an adult, you cannot be saying that the only king is God. God is the king of kings. He is the king on top of the kings. That is who God is. All right. But on this our earthly places, in this earth where we reside, hmm, there are kings and there are queens. We have queens over here. We have a queen in England. If you go to Sweden and all those places, they have kingdoms as well. They have kings, they have queens. So I saw it to Dima. I saw James Brown's. We are going to play all the video. I've downloaded all the video for now. We go laugh tire today. Naim, my people. So they are kings. Unfortunately, lately, a lot of those kings from the south have not respected anymore. And I'm glad you brought that up, that the way that some kings now, these days, people just troll them. They say all sorts of things about them. Look, you can do all that to a lot of kings, but not the king of Benin. Not the Oba of Benin. You cannot. You cannot do that. Yeah, long live the king. Oba Atokpe. He said, yes, so you can't try that with the other Oba of Benin. You cannot. You cannot do it. Everybody knows that. So I didn't know that Bobrisky and BFFs now that they become best of friends, Pali Pali, that she's now invited to come to Benin for a party. And Bob, being herself, always wanting to show off. There's a couple of things that we need to talk about, apart from the fact that Bob disrespected the king and was sent packing with. He was sent packing on that. Even the party he can't attend. I don't think he even attended the party. Oh my goodness. The way they were getting ready to brush Bob, I wish they caught him, eh? If they had caught him, if I know say Kaki no be leather. AB Love say Bob is lucky that they did not catch him. He wanted to try his rough mouth. We Benis don't joke with our king. Our kingship is hereditary, not just an appointed king. Okay. All right. So Bob entered Benin. Now he bring and come Benin because she's doing, I don't know what they are doing, whether it's party they are doing, whether it's burial, whatever it is they are doing. We shall saw video on social media where she was dancing, they were spraying money and all that. Now she invites Bob, BFF Bob. First of all, I'll show you the video when they were entering Benin. They were coming from the airport, I believe. They were coming from the airport. So yeah, patience. Yeah, God created kings. Of course, in the Bible, are there no kingdoms in the Bible? So I don't know what Brian Kai is saying, but okay, everybody's opinion. They understand why they say that. There are kingdoms in the Bible as well. Right. So, my people, as they were entering Benin, just from the airport, and Benin is from the airport, when you go to Nigeria cities, like if you go to Abuja, the airport is very far. You have to drive like almost an hour before you get to the city. But Benin airport is just on airport road. It's very, very close to even Ring Road. It's not far. It's a very short drive to wherever you are going to. Benin itself is not a very massive. It's big, but it's not like Lagos. It's not massive like Lagos. And they are coming from the airport too with their olokpa for rent. They rent olokpa in Nigeria. They rent police. So they got police security because 90% of Nigerian police, they use it for private security, which is another issue for me. Okay? It's another big issue for me. So They were blowing siren, and she was entering Benin with her entourage. I think he was in the car because she was laughing in the background. Now him Bobrisky begin the yarn up pattern. Him mouth begin the run as usual. Oh yeah, for those who don't see the video, uh yeah, the airport is just around the corner from the airport as from the Oba's palace as well. You have to actually pass the Oba of Benin's palace to get, because it's around the ring road, isn't it? Those of you who know Benin will know where the Oba of Benin's palace is. It's just on the ring road. Now Bobrisky begin to run him out as usual, begin the yarn up pata. Whether na the enjoyment we won't go do for Benin sweet tamo, whether na because they have a police escort, I don't even know which part of entering Benin that was jingling him. Jingling her. Now Bobrisky begin to run him mouth. They run mouth, they record and go put am. Of course, go put am for social media. Made us say he dey enter Benin. Say, who no date billionaire? Oh, if you no date billionaire, oh, sorry for you. Sorry for you. Yeah, make I play the video. When I go laugh. I saw the video. I was like, who invite Bobrisky come Benin? I don't know, say na in BFF be here. Now Bobrisky enter Benin. When I see the video where he enter Benin. This is the video.
The queens are in Benin. We are here to disturb Benin. So no be shere shere oh. We are here to disturb Benin. Oba of Benin. Baba enter oh.
I hear for buy market. They call Oba.
Come and marry me, safe Oba.
Now here for enter trouble. Now waiting talk with that.
Obi.
When you put yourself for trouble. This is it. You know, see, this is what they use Nigerian police to do. Private security.
Like, this is how we roll, bitches. This is how we roll. It's a lifestyle, baby girl.
It's a lifestyle.
It's very expensive. This is how you know you fuck only billionaires.
Now they hear Bobrisky. Now they hear Amba. So you enter Benin now, but it is sweet time. You know, it's showing people that this is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is what we do. How they are going to do this, how they are going to do that. So is that word that he said, Oba of Benin, I am here. Come and marry Bobrisky. Now how Bobrisky take buy market with that? Now how Bobrisky take buy market? Tell me say na the driver hand cash out. You know, say as they straw the driver beard. The poor driver self no they feel it. Just they look and say, which kind of wahala be this now? This auntie, I be face front. What is my own with you? With the long nails, begin the pinch in face. I don't know whether a person will know before they call her Obi. Obi, it is stroking beard. He was joking. Yes, he was joking. But there are some jokes that are too far. This is what I was saying. You don't joke with the Oba of Benin. Everybody knows that he was joking. Benin people will not take it joke. They won't take it as a joke because they don't joke with their king. So you cannot come from Lagos and come and be yarning up at in Benin and come and be talking rubbish and be saying to the extent you are saying the Oba should come and marry you. Marry you, say waiting now. Wait, expensive joke. Dima, God bless you. You talk better talk. Which kind of expensive joke? And everything they say they joke. He say Oba should come and marry you. No respect, no honor. Instead of you to the enter Benin, they say Oba talk, but hey. To they pay homage, you know pay homage. You go they open your mouth, they run and anyhow for Benin. Expensive joke. Now Benin people say, okay, Bobrisky, we don't want you. You need to get back to Lagos. Benin is not Lagos. We don't want you here. In fact, not be smart, you know. My people, he posted this video surfaced on social media within hours. They were looking for Bobrisky. It's disrespectful. No, because you know, see, what you don't, if you want to be like, I was discussing it with my sister who felt very strongly the other day when we were doing the video about the Oni, and she was talking about how Yoruba people, a lot of them themselves don't honor their kings, and that's why they're always talking trash about their kings. That you can't try it to the Oba of Benin. So when he said that word that he said, it is too heavy for her mouth. You understand? Benin people will not take that kind of language. You are coming to Benin, they welcome you. Come and do the party you are doing. Why are you calling the Oba into your shenanigans? Taking the name of Oba to be doing cashing cruise. You are cashing cruise. Somebody say, Bob, enter one chance. OJ say, Bob, enter one chance. That means my one chance, so. It is now on your exactly. It is now a laugh of your when they go they shake down. Bloggers go they write about and they write what they like. No, 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 no. Nah, no, you don't try that. There are some kingdoms that they protect their heritage strongly. They don't. You don't try that. In fact, in the north, it's even worse. If you try that country for north, no say those ones they no sabi talk plenty talk. You'll just disappear. They will do you something. In the north as well, they reverence that they know they play with their kings, though. They have emirs in the north. Okay, so yeah, maybe she was in the car. I believe she was in the car when Bob was talking that nonsense. They were all having fun, cashing cruise, making videos for Snapchat and Instagram. You see, social media go put some people for serious trouble. Hmm. Hmm. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Chris Mates. Some people, social media go put them for trouble. He carry shenanigans enter Yoruba. You say, oh yeah, they say he carry Yoruba kingdom shenanigans enter Benin kingdom. No, Benin kingdom do not joke. They don't joke. Even children, if you go to Edo State, even children know that you have to honor the king. You have to reverence the king. You don't talk negatively about the king. You never say anything derogative about it, and they're not born you to go they try all those kind of nonsensical talk they talk for your mouth against the kingdom or the king himself. You don't dare it. The king is respected. Oba of Benin is very respected. You know they go party. Somebody say, you know they go party. Yeah. You know they go party. You know they come on. You know they visit people. You know they say they dance, they spray money, all those kind of things. No, no, no. In fact, he hardly even comes out. The Oba hardly comes out. You don't see him. You don't even see the Oba. That's the truth. So my people, come out for wrong. Make I tell you, man, I just now wait you happen because the thing too funny me. But Brisky say they don't enter Benin. Oh. Say they want spray money, they want do this, they want do this. Begin call about Benin, they disrespect the kingdom. Now Benin people say, Bob, we don't want you. You gotta go. Mm, mm. No, in the north, you know the north a little bit, so you understand too. They too, they don't play with their own emir. You see, I don't think I've ever seen where kings are so disrespected in Nigeria. When you go to the way they do, especially this, all these Oguns, or is it Osun State, and all these others, all these states in Yoruba land. I don't know why they allow it. I don't know why, because it's just something that they shouldn't allow. They shouldn't allow it at all. Me, I am very, very proud of the way Benin, the kingdom have protected their king and they do not allow anybody to rubbish their king. It's a very great thing. Because what's the next thing now? Everybody go, they open their mouth, they talk anyhow now. They talk anyhow about the king now. So the respect is intact. Because it's a kingdom, just like we were talking about the Oni of Ife the other day, it's a kingdom that dates back centuries. So you don't just open your mouth and talk anyhow. You need to honor the king. The king. Don't talk about the king like that. Now they tell Bob, say, okay, it's time for you to go. You can't be here. We don't want you here. We welcome everybody that comes to Benin. But because you've been disrespectful to our kingdom, tonight, if we find you, the kind, what will go do you? See what the person writes. They find Bob, not be say, no, seriously, they will look for him. He too, he knew that, she too, man, forgive me, I don't know the one, I they mix them up. Anyway, that there was fire on the mountain. They do underground work. See what this person posted? This is what this person posted. He said that they had looked for him and they told him if they catch him, they said, I told you we're on it. Not be small underground work, I don't do. People be don't gather Bob Hotel. They gather Bob Hotel. And he quickly tell and say, make he go apologize. Not be everything they say they talk online. And don't not be Lagos. That's what this man talk or woman. He say they find Bob Hotel. They find and go the hotel. I just say Bob go down the piece for body. Oh my God, Amaye, you're proud, ba? Super proud. Bobrisky, he too do. Why you go they talk say make up back or they marry you? You be woman whether they marry. Wait till be your own. What till they bring what till they bring shit come back of leg? You talk, you carry him out, go a whole other place. Now they say, yeah, pack your bag and get out. They tell us, say, pack your bag and get out. Benin Kingdom is not for play. It's good like that. To be honest, I'm super, super proud of that. It's a very, very good thing because make you see the ones where they know the respect now, the way that they drag all the kings for granted now. You know? Now this person, the same person talks here, I made sure of this, that he does not disrespect our monarch. We do not disrespect our monarch in Benin. Say tomorrow he go see him. We go embarrass him. Then they plan to deal with Bob seriously. Shaping a party, he can't go. You just enter Benin, you they do video. You they make mouths. They say, okay, now if they cash him for that party, I wish he go that party. Now if for no, say I don't people know they play. I don't people know they play with their king. Quickly, now in they tell he, like say people call advice and he say, hey, now you bring Bobrisky enter Benin. Oh. He lucky say he miss ba. He no miss. He lucky say he no miss. Bobrisky for disappear for Benin. I no go see him again. I go to look for and say Bobrisky. Where Bobrisky he was last found in Benin City. Now what did they forgot to talk about Bobrisky? I wish he not run. Now Bobrisky go do video again. No, this is your Bobrisky. They make mouth again. I beg. He say they beg. He say he apologize. Say they catch cruise. Man, play the video for now.
Hey guys, it's your Bobrisky guys. I'm super excited. I'm in Benin. You guys are awesome people here. You guys are wonderful people here. Thank you guys so much for welcoming.
I bet we'll give Bobrisky Botox for face. Face. Una dey notice the face.
Gist about what I said about
which kind of Botox
wonderful Oba. I'm so sorry. I was just
wonderful
joking.
Oba.
I was just cruising, like just chilling. I never knew people would take it personal.
Well
so
done.
I need to apologize. That I'm sorry. Please, you guys should take it personal, and I love you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you. But you still gotta go. We don't want you. You still gotta go. Apology accepted, but we don't want you because that your mouth too they run. So if we leave you there, you will cause more havoc in our kingdom. So we don't want you. Hey, we don't want you. You gotta go. Now the type of risky say you do apology, you know do apology. Time for you to pack up and leave. Because people were very angry. That is how much the king is loved. Okay? It's not even the king. The king does not even need to say anything. The chiefs don't need to say anything. It's just ordinary men and women in the society who feel that what this has been done to the king is disrespectful. They are the ones that will start. I'm not even sure the king has even seen this. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is how much the king is loved and respected. They respect too much. When you hear bad talk, you gotta just say he said, long live the king. Oh my God. My people, I don't think apology the apology didn't go down very well because obviously people started releasing videos. Now if you can cash, he said be mama of Lagos. Bless if you can catch him. Okay, let me play a couple of the videos. A lot of people have things to say, and this is one of them that first was sending a warning to Bobrisky about what he said about the king.
This message is to Eizoge Ugbebo.
In full name,
Eizoge
with Benin accent, Eizoge.
We are aware that you are having a party in Benin City, Edo State, your state. We are aware that you have flooded the town with guests. We have also seen a video by one of your guests called Bob or Bobrisky or Idris. What Bobrisky stands for, we don't patronize here. I'm also sure that you have seen the video, what he said against our monarch, the Oba Benin. He made some silly statements, very provoking one against our revered monarch. And he, tomorrow morning, by yourself, drive Bobrisky or Idris.
They say make it drive Bobrisky by yourself.
Now, make you put her for first boss. Make it go back to wherever he come from.
First boss, enter first boss.
She or he, I don't know what he Bobrisky.
Anyone, them.
Whether he or
just put them for boss. Make it go.
No, send her or send him
Packing.
away. I don't know how not to address her. Please, not be your party, but Bobrisky will call it dance. They raise and go up after she or he don't disrespect our monarch. And he over here talking. You know the tradition.
Now Benin you be. You know the tradition. You be a dog girl.
Out of this town. Bob is not welcome to Benin City. Bob is not welcome to our land. Please. Bob is nothing but a bad influence.
Eba.
And he, Zogie, Ogbebo, send Bob out of this town. Thank you.
That one release that one. It be like say people can't tell her. He say, hey, you beating more than you can chew with your new BFF when you go bring come so. Because your people, and you know when it comes to the king, if you like be a dope person, if you try it, they will deal with you. They will deal with you so much, and you say, you go know. Whether you are from the tribe or you are outside the tribe, you're from outside the tribe, you don't mess around with the other. So, now they're going to release the videos. So this is another one. This one released his own today. Come and see. Social media has been hot too. Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my
This is
brothers,
after Bob's apology, by the way.
my Ido brothers, my Ido sisters, and Nigerians across the world. I am making this short broadcast this morning purposely because of a video we saw online yesterday where one thing they call Bobrisky was referring to our Reverend Monarch, the Oba of Benin. We do not condone such statements or comments from anybody, most especially someone that is of low class, that has no class. If they respect that person in Lagos, we don't in Benin. We are accommodating people who welcome visitors, but not to the detriment of our people. You cannot come and insult or throw words to our Oba of Benin. I am using this medium to advise Eyoze Ogbebo because we have been informed that
you see the way they call her name? They call her with a Benin name.
For a burial ceremony. And it is taking place at the military base hospital, Airport Road.
They know the address. I told you Benin is not big.
I, particularly, kindly advising Eyoze Ogbebo to take that thing back to Lagos. That thing she brought to Benin should be taken back to Lagos. We don't want to see her in that event today.
Even when he said go collect, if you try nonsense.
We do not want to see her in that event today in Benin. If you dare us, thinking that you are holding the event at the military base, hospital, Airport Road, we will surprise you. We will surprise you. I repeat, we will surprise you. Eyoze Ogbebo, if you want to dare us, want to try us and see. We do not accommodate bad influence.
This man look like somebody that you mess around with. You know, seeing cap where they here.
Whether it's a male or
if you mess around with this kind of man,
it's a bad influence to the society. We don't accept such people in Benin Kingdom. We don't accept such people in Edo State. Kindly take that thing back to where you brought him or her from.
Now, so thing they use they refer. You don't even refer to her as human being. You see this kind of man, will you mess around with him? Hmm? These are the people that issue. I say, the matter got so hot that they gathered in the hotel. I'm sure they begged and probably gave them money before they left Bob to go. Therefore, rearrange this Bob face when you don't use Botox, say scatter so What this enjoy, the job for day up. This in week go day down by the time they finish with him. I'm telling you. You see, I think it's about the statement that they are trying to make, which is good. I cannot even say anything about it. This is a statement. Next time now, anybody that is coming to Edo State, they will know that in Edo State, in Benin, you don't come there to disrespect the Oba. You don't say any kind of nonsense about the king. The king is to be respected and reverend. That's all. If you don't have anything to say about Atokbe, you cannot say it either in Edo language or in English. Long live the king. Then you get out. Bob want me to rearrange his face. He really want me to rearrange his face. So of course, it's here is. It's here is. See the person who released the video. That person will tell us, but I say it's here. He run.
We don't have any connection with Bobrisky. On no account will she be here. She has already been sent out of the States. She took the 12 o'clock flight to Lagos.
12 o'clock flight. My people. Now today be the party, oh. Oh, okay. Bio, you know the man with the red cap. I said the man with the red cap is Curtis Egosa. Oh, okay. You know him. Even me looking at that video, I'm scared of him. Bob for wait, make them rearranging, make them rearrange this in makeup. If I know, you see all those pictures when this lover they post, where they post, they go say, one thing, color do this, color do that. Huh. Hey, Bob lucky. Bob, he lucky where he too lucky. What's it there for do am, eh? So, oh, you know him personally, Bio. I see. Is he a chief? Is he a Benin chief? Hmm? Yes, I remember Chelsea. He's the guy Benin chief because he just sit down. He quote the address of the place where they go, where the party is going to be held. Now military, that party would have ended up not taking place. And even himself would have known that yes, she has overstepped her boundaries. You go carry Bobrisky come from Lagos. You didn't even want Bobrisky. This is Benin. Oh. Here we tread carefully. Oh. We don't disrespect our elders here, especially our king. Don't try that nonsense. I was thinking about it yesterday when I first saw that video. And in my mind, I started reflecting about a lot of things. Do you know when they did when Lekki Gates matter happened and the those Nigerian youths were sitting in Lekki Gate and the government decided to go and bring police and army and everything to disorganize the whole peaceful rally that they were doing. And it became like something that all these area boys took over and they started robbing people, houses. They went to the Oba's palace in Lagos, that is the Oba of Lagos, and stole his staff of office. How many of you now remember? Hmm? How many of you can remember? They stole the staff of office of the Oba of Lagos that they started looking for it. In my mind, I say, just imagine somebody entering the palace. Everything that the king relies on that makes him a king. They stole it. They not start looking for it. Oh, you remember, Amoye? They started looking for it. They look for that staff. It reached over 1 week before they finally see staff. And we saw the boys that took it. The boys that took it were some tiny boys like that, where they don't wear shirts, they run. They stole it. Nobody can try that in Benin. You cannot. In fact, you not go even feel reach where the staff there before you reach there. Now your ghost. You not go even get the now your ghost. Now they go see a whole staff of office when king take be king. Eh? You've been begging for it. He says, oh, Bio, let me share my link. I better come and tell us what you know about this matter. So you had to call your friend to be begging for him because he too is in trouble now. Because they are going to blame her for the one that brought Bobrisky couldn't he just have come to, could he not have just come to Benin quietly? Why all this noise that you are saying about Benin Amitan, about Benin Amitan? Eh? So, my dear, hey, Jesus is Lord. So that was what happened. Oh, and you know that his Bobrisky's arch rival Whether an arrival they be, I don't know what they are, whether they are BFF or I don't know whatever they are. Now into can release video. Yeah, you can imagine them going to the Oba's palace to go and steal the because they smoke igbo or they can't smoke one thing where it's strong. Their head no can correct. They don't know where they can't make mistake enter Oba of Benin palace. Say they won't go there go carry something. Ha! What kind of disrespect reached that one? It was so embarrassing. Those kids, they took the staff of office. When they were bringing it back, we saw all the videos they were doing. They were now recording video, you know. They now started, you know, doing ceremony because they have to do a lot of consecration and all that now because they've only God knows where they took the thing to. You robots, it's like you want to collect, Abby. You want to collect slap on behalf of Bobrisky this night. There are plenty people, Benin people in the house. If you want them to slap you through the screen, they go slap you where. Now what if Bob talk where he enter trouble? Now you they talk so. You go collect this night. So now in ash enemy I been I don't know what they be. What James beat to Bob? I beg I don't know. Now he releasing video too to advise his ex-friend. This is what she had to say.
I am seeing the news, like, girl. Okay, the thing is that I entered Benin, Edo State. Everybody was happy. Nobody threw me out of the state. Now, my ex-auntie entered Benin. He has started apologizing from the minute he entered. Then, after 2 seconds, they throw him out. Jesus Christ.
What is that?
We he needs to learn how to talk. Because this is simple tradition. Respect tradition and they will respect you. As the princess of Africa, I know the ethnicity of all culture. Is it Benin? Is it Igbo? Is it Hausa? Mention there.
Hausa. He put American R for Hausa.
Come and learn from the princess of Africa. Come and learn how to respect.
Meanwhile, he never reached airport before. Never reached visa office before. Oh my God, I don't feel like this one. Is just a fine Bobrisky trouble. James is always looking for anything to trash and to yab Bobrisky. Bobrisky know the answer because Bobrisky knows say, oh my God, hey, I don't tire for these people. I tire for them. Oh, all these people, they are wahala too much on social media every day. Now wahala. Oh my God, Bio, you say you the beg for his sins.
Auntie B, hello.
Welcome, my brother. I don't know if you get connection for Upper Palace, so you said you be chief. You be chief for the under.
Benin and Ruma Palola. Even Curtis where they talk now, my personal friend. If he watch this video, he goes see my picture. Actually, yes. You know, normally I not be a fan, you know. I want to fair clear that part. I don't know, and it's everybody with your personal business, you know.
Yes.
But if you remember, there was a time we fair do a video one time for this same your program, you know, channel, and I did mention that I know the family very well, normally, you know, because Naruma Palo. So the same way. You know, she would know my family, but she doesn't know me in personally. So having said that, this matter, Narcissus money that the trash. If you see the number of live stream videos where I don't enter like 4 things to, you know, on this matter.
Really?
And wait till they be say, you know, Bobrisky, what did she do? Or he do now very bad thing, very bad thing. Not only disrespect for a gay to open the dirty mouth, say making come marry him. It's more than a double ass insult with that. You know what I mean? So that one where it stand, they do apology. That one a child's play. They know if you want to apologize to King, somebody's supposed to hold video for now. You go fair knee down, they lie down for ground. You know what I mean?
I
You
mean, we
know?
don't get any problem with his sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Now in business be that.
Yes, that's what I'm
But
saying.
now what as it take disrespect the Oba, now when you
Mm-hmm.
wahala for start be that. Now when you for enter
Mm-hmm.
trouble be that. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Yeah. So yeah, but by she even knowing, yeah, even though if you respect his sexual orientation, then you also should respect sexual orientation of another person. You understand what I mean? You know, king or not king first. It's wrong when you know that this person is a straight person. You can't tell. You know, understand what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
That's my point here. I'm not trying to go against sexual orientation or whatever. Now, personal life be that.
Yeah.
However, for a case, we don't dey beg say make all Benin because this life, people they get good friend, people they get bad friend. You
Okay.
understand? I believe in my own personal opinion, and from what I see, herself, knowing her family background, I know her mom is like a mom to me too. I don't feel like to
Really?
you. Yes.
You know her family as well.
I say his mom is like a mom to me. You know, if you her
Wow.
mom, no, if you walk past where I did may not mention my name. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Okay.
So I know what I'm saying here. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that a na person when we say, even if I don't know personally, but the family, they are very respectful to the kingdom. No Benin person will not get that respect. So what this matter I want bring be say a lot of people they want, you know, say this life, the guy be, they say something of a balance where they can't use the opportunity, just cuckoo scatter am, you
Yeah.
know. So a lot of people now they won't use the thing till they tie a seriously. You see what I'm saying? More
Right.
than the way it's
Right.
supposed to be. Which to me personally, I feel say we are not human being. Nobody were not bound to make mistakes. She don't know say this kind of thing go happen. Of course, you understand. So that make me I say I dey beg, I've been begging for her since, you know, even people when I talk to on phone from that side too, like maybe we try, maybe we he herself, you know what to do. She's a not be me go tell am. She's a Benin person, she know what to do, she know her way around, her mama know what to do, you know, if it when it comes to that. But
Make you
may they
tell her,
not
you need to tell am say Bobrisky not be the kind person where person they make friend with. Make you see wetin he do turn to
mm,
DK. Bobrisky go deal with am, he go expose all his secret for
attire.
outside. Bobrisky they record all in friends. Secret not safe with Bobrisky. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Anything when you know about he when they fight, he go open the whole kind of one, he go open all the yards for outside. Wait
Yeah.
till he find go Bobrisky friend with everything went turn to go through because of Bobrisky. Bobrisky not be nobody way don't make friend with you know they fight. When if he fight you,
Mm.
everything one I take do friend. You know how BFS go there now. As he say you
Yes,
be
now.
girl. Now what
Mm.
people they tell her for social media say you they claim say you be girl, you be woman. But you know sabi use this woman thing where you they do. You not know the
Yeah.
code. You don't know
Yeah.
the code as a woman. Pay. No
Mm.
matter what, it gets some lines where you know they cross.
Yeah. There
Bobrisky
is a
go open,
strong
he go
information on what you said, which is, I totally agree before now
yeah.
on the video, which is the Benin, with the Benin, there are a lot of us who are ready to do something to for free because of the high reference they have for their king. Do you understand? I told you my mom is Benin. So
Yeah.
I haven't said that. All these boy they come up now, Palace never said they here to now
I'm
that
not
they
sure
boil
say even
on.
the palace even don't. I don't even know whether the
Yeah.
palace even know what they go on yet.
So Bobrisky need to understand one thing, whether she did Benin o, she did Lagos o, she did anywhere o, there are people wey be say on their own, she need to clear out this thing, he or she need to clear out this thing. Because if you not clear am well, even if you like it dey outside of Benin or whatever, if you're not careful, first what they not even saying go treat it fuck up. You know what
Yeah.
they mess up,
Yeah.
they go clean his shit for am. So make sure or he try and see wetin he go fit do to clear am. Make all those things say maybe whether he come out of Benin mean say
Say they don't
na this
free.
thing. You understand me? So there are a lot that one another thing when she go need to do, Otherwise, what the
They
person they
do
use
the
this kind of
party.
friend they
They still
do.
do the party today.
They don't because it's not a personal party. Okay,
Okay.
so it's not
Okay.
like it's a party.
Okay.
You
She was
understand?
invited. Then she brought her
Yeah.
friends.
So
Okay.
it's a close person to a that they are doing the anniversary or something like that. You understand? So,
Mm.
so team member of that family somehow you know. So it's a family function, you know. So that's it. You understand? And
Yeah.
whether we like it or not, too, you know, herself, you know, from people I still talk to, she still get her own base fans or people standing for her because she still does still support a lot of Edo people, whether you like them or not,
Yeah.
directly or indirectly. You know, she still has a kind heart. Do you understand? He has a kind heart.
People
You
are
know,
saying that Bobrisky is still in Benin. Not true. Is still there Benin?
Bobrisky. No, you know they Benin. Bobrisky is already in Lagos. The lady
They
that
said
sent that video to A.
Bobrisky, you know what he said? They confuse people. Somebody said that she posted something on Snapchat to say that she's still in Benin. But you
No,
know Bobrisky is a bit like where. If he dey
no,
Lagos, go they post saying they Benin.
no. She not the Benin. She not the Benin. She not the Benin. You know, all hotels, they search all hotel since morning.
Then they
You
look for him.
understand? Yes. So most hotels does they put out disclaimer say Bobrisky is not here.
He's not here.
You
Oh,
understand?
when I don't come this
So
drive our hotel, Bobrisky is not here.
you understand? So so
Oh my
that's the
God.
thing. So Bobrisky, you know, they there. Even
You know,
yourself get big guest house for Benin there now. You know,
okay.
even if he's in Benin, self, our properties for Benin no be here now. Do you understand?
Sonia,
You
Sonia
know.
say, I feel like they
Mm.
are exaggerating. It's never that serious. Bobrisky was wrong and he apologized. He's a citizen of Nigeria and is entitled to any state, to enter any state. They should let him be. I beg. Now, wait till
Nobody say
Sonia
it's
talk.
not entitled. He's entitled, but what we are saying here for is our safety. Do you understand what I mean? You know, it doesn't really mean
He can stay in
nobody.
Benin now. Make it stay there
You
at his
know,
own risk now.
uh,
If one of a leg lost, nobody go tell and say, make him
yeah.
return back to where he come from.
You know, so it's not be about law with the talk here. We dey talk about somebody's safety. Do you understand?
uh,
Even the
you don't
himself no go
understand.
even want make the hot the person when you invite come. You understand? You know. So there were contradictions. Some said he was in the vehicle, but however, the video proved that she wasn't in the vehicle at that time. Do
Okay,
you
whether he
understand?
was there when she was saying that word,
Yeah,
Beyoba.
that was the saving more of the saving grace from
Okay, yeah, he
opinion.
wasn't there.
Yeah, so he wasn't in the vehicle as far as
Okay,
the video is concerned, because they've been looking for video scenes to see if she made that statement in the presence of A, but it was clear that he wasn't there. As far as
yeah,
the video is concerned, me, I not did there. You know, and I saw
yeah.
it now for my
Maybe if she
passport
was
for
there, maybe
Yankee.
she
Yeah.
would have stopped him from posting it. Because you know it's
Uh-huh.
one thing to record videos, another thing to use your hand and
Yeah.
post it on social media.
No, the lady that sent it to he spoke with us today on this issue. The lady that even sent that video first to she there's a channel called Nigeria. What man not mention her here anyway. May not bless her to do free promotion. So the lady called into and explained that she was the one that sent the video to A personally, and immediately it was A himself that quickly instructs Bobrisky to make that apology you are even seeing. That was the
Okay.
first apology. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So we are not here to defend what she do, but however, you know, he wasn't there and he knows, you know, for reference, you know. So we just want to also use this media to all those that are listening. We know say he still gets more wrong there, but honestly, I don't want me personally, I don't want to make this now like an avenue of people where we say maybe you not feel like person or you get a belly for person or you trade
Yeah.
can't use an
Yeah.
opportunity because a lot of people are trying to say they should just first of all bring a to come and kneel down before, you know, which is not to me it's not, you know.
It's
I
not,
believe,
yeah.
you know, our Oba is highly educated,
He's
you know.
educated, yeah.
He
Yeah.
studied here in the US himself, you know. He's a great king. I believe, in my own personal opinion, you know, unless they go to do things behind them, you know, they with his Oba Tokbe, he said, I put my hand for double hand for you, you know. So I know definitely that the Oba of Benin would definitely not allow nuisance to take this as an opportunity to show themselves.
Yeah. She
You
needs to
know,
get out of Benin as well. She needs to make
mm.
amends and get out of Benin as well.
Yes, I think they are doing that. The video will come out very shortly. I think I heard
She needs to make
something
amends
about
and get
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
You
needs to
know.
make
So
whatever appeasement she needs to make, because
yeah.
she will be held responsible by Benin
Right.
people for
Right.
bringing Bobrisky to disrespect the Oba. So she needs to make whatever amends or whatever appeasement she needs to make and get out. Although she's a Benin girl, even if she gets out, she will always come back home because Benin is home to her. But, you know, so that tempers will cool down and everything, because people will be angry. A lot of people will be angry. If you talk about the Oba, well, some of them are in the comment section, you don't even understand. Now, because una no understand. Some of them no know. As I said, I tell you now that the way they cause where people they talk about only of FIFA, they yabba everywhere, they make videos about them. I say you don't do it. You don't do it to certain kings in Nigeria like the Oba of Benin. You cannot try it. Or you can't enter BOC, the one make me laugh for Lagos, where they enter Lagos, king go carry his staff of office, run go. Those boys run go. They begin to find them.
That's when they talk, Auntie B. Sorry, 2 days ago, sorry, I'm not saying that against me. I'm not talking against the king. Now, what I see for video, they talk. 2 days ago, I've seen one video when this Oni of Ife. I know in a recent video, he go one ceremony. One man get out to greet and even the hug and they tap his chest like say, you know what I mean? You know?
As if they be mates.
When I saw it, I said, no, you can't do this to the other Oba Benin. No matter who you be, if you're a king, stay your own lane. You know, understand what I mean? You know, there's a way you greet somebody. You look like say they greet your mates. You know what I'm trying to say? You know,
the ballet, like flat for ground.
I say it happen for like shoulder. I go look for that video. Maybe I was happened to you now. At the talk, which I don't know. The moment I even, there are things where they happen before they take note. To even prove to you the reason why I even recognize that thing. When it just happen, when I stand for the video, I can say, now this thing we just talk that day. Inside my mind though, I said, now this thing we just talk that day. I said, this man greets a king like this with the entourage. I mean, the king was just coming in to a party. Do you understand?
Yeah,
you know the way people get up to greet.
I mean, these kings need to stop going to party. They go party. What's the king they find for party?
And that's why they put a shake hand for hand. Okay, that one not bad. This one just shake hand. You use another hand only. You remember when Michelle Obama go tap Queen of England for back or something? You don't forget that thing. You remember?
Yes, he shake him.
Thank you.
He go shake the queen.
He shake the queen. He can go tap the queen small, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know what happened that time, and queen still use the man to say, nah, daughter. You understand? May they leave on. So what I'm trying to say in essence is, when you go party like that, some men go want to show say they get ego pass the king. So not even the table, not everybody stand up now. So they will not stand up. You know what I mean? Just you want to like say you be boss. That's why it's not good to go to that kind of party. All those social events. May just try may prevent her. Anyway, everybody with your own who am I to talk. I not fit talk.
Some people for comment section say they see that video too, say they were surprised when they see the video where they talk. So
I will come to talk with you. I don't know again. I didn't tell you what I see with you.
They shake him. You call it tap him. They tap him. Jesus.
Not even shake, tap him before near shoulder. Who you be? You get what they do now. You don't understand? Yeah. Not be saying a pride, but a king is a king.
They need to end the respect as well. They need to stop to the go waka waka like that. Not be every event you go to go. You go to send people go so that you go sit down for your pala. Maybe they know they see you occasionally. They know they see about Benin like that now. You need to sit down for your palace. Now they'll come the meeting. Not be all the time you just go from one party to the other, go from one event to the other. You get chips when you go to send go and all these things. They make people know they respect them.
Even if you want to go, they sell it branch. You could already let them know the policy. That's what they do. So that one will want them say, listen, nobody near there. Once he come, king where they go party self. When they go there, sometimes the situation when sit down self. Person first sit down there, or your person may shift.
Imagine.
You know understand what I mean? You know.
Anyhow.
If king they come party, there's what don't say this king they come. One chair don't there when nobody don't near. One better chair don't there already. Not because when he come, they're gonna do shift. You know that when they do shift. Shift the next seat. Shift for ram. Seat when me first sit down before. That person, that's what that person go to chair man. That day when I go party, the chair why first sit down. Now me can't get up on you if I can't sit down. You know what I mean? You know? I beg. Only of Ife is a very and love that. If you know the way I like that king, handsome man, admire him, well spoken, not be joke. I admire that man very well.
Mm,
Trust me,
mm,
I admire
yeah.
that man very well.
Mm. You know,
You know.
when one of my sisters they talk about this matter of respect, be saying,
Mm,
the reason why they disrespect some of those obas like that is the
mm,
fact that their own people know they respect them.
of course,
You
yes.
see, the way when Bobrisky behave now, if Oba of Benin is disrespected, say Benin people not talk
Mm,
and people not stand up to fight
mhm,
like this. Other people
mm,
go they disrespect and they go, you see, ba? Then
of
other
course.
people go come join the disrespect. But because young people, and not only himself, would they talk about how they take steal staff of office
Mm,
for Lagos.
mm,
You know, the
yeah,
other one for your every day, now they blog about her in different wives, everything go there.
right.
Yeah, and some girls go there. I get plenty wives. I don't feel like I beg. When I see one video and the baba they fall, you know, more collapse. I say, what it be this now? Which kind of Allah be this man? Sit down now. I beg, go sit down. Party where you don't do, you don't do. You don't party all your life. You almost
Mm.
90. Rest. I
Papa
say,
God,
rest.
that is
Papa,
Papa God.
rest. Papa, rest in Jesus' name. I beg, rest. Rest, yeah. Rest, may they respect you. Eh? Oh God, I don't feel that. But no, no. It's good. I like the
Yes,
fact that some monarchy are still very respected, like the Oba of
right.
Benin.
Yes.
And the people themselves are standing by the monarch, and they will, if you try any nonsense, they call you out and they treat your effort. They
Mm,
treat you very well. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, at least Bobrisky don't learn now. Anybody that is going to Benin now will now know that in Benin you have to be very careful. Don't talk anyhow.
Mm.
Mm.
She was even lucky because the way the thing happened, she had a warning. You know,
Mm.
if it was something
Yeah.
that happened even outside of Benin and maybe she now mistakenly didn't know and I entered Benin, it would have been a worst case scenario. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
there are a lot of,
yeah.
they have what they call the Benin Royal Army. You understand?
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the Benin Royal Army, they are there.
Hmm.
So those ones, if they get you, Oba no go even hear the matter self. That's water you put water you go fair drink am. No be joke. Oh. You go sweep the palace. No be joke.
Eh,
Oh.
eh,
So yes now. So and another thing again, I want to talk again where they make the where to show that Oba have strong respect. You know, say for Benin, I don't want to mention name here. There
hmm.
have been strong tax what we know for Benin where everybody they dread, no matter your level. Where we say they made a mistake, can't do something against the palace. They give the
Hmm.
broom to sweep. They video them now.
Oh
You
my
understand?
God, yes. I
Yes,
think I
now
see
way
some of
back.
that video.
I'm talking
Yeah.
of no. What I'm saying now, I'm talking of people where they for inside Benin where be tapped when everybody knows. Say, let me give you an
Yeah.
example. You say as
Mm.
let's say as Olo or be for Lagos, something like that.
Yes.
They come
Yes.
here say you get what you do. Only of if you
Mm-hmm.
give them broom to sweep the palace, they come
Mm-hmm.
video around. People
Mm-hmm.
begin to fear say before
If
only of if boys people to give you broom sweep palace. You know what I mean? You know
yeah.
who you be. So those things don't happen where for Benin where man I just tell you the truth.
Mm.
But I don't want to mention
Mm.
their name here. There are a lot of
Yeah.
strong people where we know, stubborn head,
Mm-hmm.
for the time
Mm-hmm.
where they give them broom, they sweep palace tire,
Yeah.
No, yes,
Mm.
now, strong people, even, so that's why I'm trying to explain to you, say, be waiting, it's not the question of the Benin Royal Army, they are there. Do
So
you
they don't even need
understand?
to call police. They don't need
No,
to call police.
which police, even if governor say not get handle, well, man, not go into that aspect. The only thing when government for Benin not able to near na anything palace, I just tell you, they're not
Mm-hmm.
able to near there. You know
Mm-hmm.
understand? And that
Mm-hmm.
one I see another thing to look at.
Mm-hmm.
So in most of our states election, those kind of things, even the governors know say, if they are back with, being the Oba's back book and win election. If it
Yeah.
happen now. You
Yeah.
never need to
They'll first go
talk.
even tell they'll first go even meet up by self.
Yes.
First go pay
Yeah.
homage
Yeah. So the Oba
to
normally,
register themselves.
yes,
Say they won't even run for office self before
yeah,
you even bring yourself come out.
come out.
Like,
Then you just used to be neutral. But if the Oba decide to come out publicly, say he no support this person, he go hard
that's
before
the
that
guy will
person
go.
win.
Now what's
The
happened to
person of
Shomele be
him.
that now? Now what's happened
Mm,
to Shomele when they turn
yeah,
now but when can't go they beg all the chiefs they need down they beg. But
So
Shomele go lie down flat.
hmm. So it's not just now the way, just like you said, now the way your people take you, now they will take you.
Now
So
exactly. Now the way
the
where your
Oba
people
of
take
Benin
you.
itself, now the way when the Benin take am, Do you understand? Now, you know, say now be the God for only Arosa. You know, only Arosa. You know, say Oba get their own church there. Everything there. So like this Bobrisky now, no be Oba go talk put safe. By tomorrow now, he gets on Wizo where this matter don't did their hand. You understand? So those wisdom now, they go by their self, call them spiritually. They go show up for TV. You go see what begin to happen this week now. This one who just be talk so. No
So
be joke.
the matter never finish.
Anyway, we'll wait. Don't worry.
All right.
We will do another show.
We're gonna do another.
You know, say
Oba no dey go transfer. Oba talk
hey.
Oh Jesus.
No. I don't already tell you my own concern. My own concern inside now. See.
Now your cousin. Okay.
No, not my cousin. Oh, my family person. You understand?
Your family friend. He's okay.
My family.
I concern you.
Yes, now I know he's okay right from when she was in secondary school. So she was a very quiet, nice, friendly person. I'm very serious. So this what you see. So in fact, you not find again. She was if well, we're not gonna talk on social media with day. She's nice, you know, very nice person. You know, I did tell you, very nice person. The mom, she's very nice.
Make sure they choose her friend very carefully. She know they choose better friend. This one not be friend. Bobrisky not be friend.
She don't really know now. No, Lagos. They just think
why you want hang out with Bobrisky? What did they take Bobrisky do? What did Bobrisky rep na better one? Bobrisky they fight everybody. Everybody they fight. All you care about now how you take get money, how you take they get billionaire, how you take buy car, how you take do this. They always brag, empty barrel. I beg.
Make the largest noise.
It is well. You don't go Benin come back. Benin go show and say yes.
No, no matter ever start to. If I tell you, not go understand though. Just watch. Don't worry, just watch. The only way I don't really talk, the only way art now, what is they don't already tell you today. You don't understand, you know. We will use our contact first. Let the monarch hear the thing directly first. Now monarch will give order first. This one not be say now monarch will give order to the Wizo, say me they not do anything. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Because Wizo day where they will do their own normally. You know, because if monarch here and so can Wizo never will do anything. Those Wizo they go need to come out, come explain why. You even hear this kind of thing, you quiet. You don't understand. So
they have the orders now. They are defending the honor of the kingdom. This is their order, so they have to do it. And they do it with everything where they get. They're ready to buy themselves for the matter. They're not a joke.
Yeah.
I see some people for comment section just they chat up at now they chat up at for them saying freedom of speech. Now this and that. People there though where they disrespect the king. Make we just talk what we like for here.
Can you be more Christian than the Pope? Me when they talk, I'm the strong Christian now.
Tell us now.
But what I'm saying here is that you don't just even the Bible talk and say me you not go defend trouble from devil side, or I'm not saying they be devil from another side. You know what I mean? So if you be what do they call a Christian or whatever you be, the Benin have their own tradition, they have their own deity, they have everything. Do you understand? No be must, even though say she not come physically safe. Now she go even come physically because when you see the things when they do on media, now let you go use your hand to run, go there. That this when they say they leak, you go leak where more. not try those people. I try to tell you something.
It is well. Thank you, Bill.
All right now.
You do well, my brother. You break them down for us very nicely. Make we watch now. Kashima, have a good evening.
You too. Take care.
Bye. Bye. Good evening, Tina. Thanks for waiting. No, you've been patient. Bill just break the team for us. They go.
Not be small.
Bill na inside source. He's a Benin guy, so he tell us as it happen. You know.
He try. He really try. But one thing I can't say they try to my first greet. Auntie B, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Oh, and good evening to my adult people and the system of my Benin people for line.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I know, Bill. No verse, so me I not go agree for this matter. Because people when me watch, I know say you just because of your relationship with a family, you try one, you don't beg on her behalf.
Okay.
Video when me watch, my mind they tell me say na in that day with Bobrisky for corner there.
The one where they laugh.
Yes. My
Okay.
man tell me say na he did there, but in now they tell us say not be he did there. For me, let me start from one thing. I go repeat
Okay.
now. Benin no be Lagos. Benin no be any other part. Our Oba, we know they joke with him. We don't
Oba
play with
Tope.
Oba at all. And we do not joke with the palace. Anything that has to do with the palace, we don't joke with it. It's just like as I did Europe, person they talk. If you want begin to make reference to palace, immediately I'll tell you, say, I'm not interested. I'm not going to follow you on this topic.
Before
Please.
you go and say what you shouldn't
Yes.
say.
Immediately I will cut you off and tell you, say, I know they damn. Not because Oba they near me, but because we believe that he's everywhere. In ear, in spiritual ear, go hear the nonsense when you talk, and the spirit will take it over. They go
Wow.
deal with you on his behalf. Iya wo
Wow.
ba tie bog. Enika o ogwina. Oba no they use mouth curse. Now the ancestors they talk to. Now then
Wow.
go fight you. So there are sensitive issues in Benin we do not joke with. The other issue, somebody they mentioned say in sexuality, it's not our business. He has made his choice. If you want to become woman, I in problem. But in Benin, in Edo, that's our Benin palace. It is an abomination for somebody to be that. I do not want to mention it.
Okay.
And I know what I mean. It is an abomination. So you do not have any, you don't come close to anything. Even me, as an ordinary Benin person, I know they palace. I know now abomination for me to get anything to do with you. Talk less of you having anything to do with the palace, or even utter anything concerning the palace. Talk less of even mentioning the Oba. No. Him or she, as he be, is an abomination
You
already.
feel say maybe you supposed to tell and say for this place where
Yeah.
you dey go, so
I
arrange well though.
they come down in matter. Now it make me talk say I no go agree for BO trying to cover for a
No, you
because
not cover for her. He say you know they there, but to be fair, we not see you for the video.
I not see it, but there was somebody there talking
Yes.
because the way Bobrisky they talk, he said the queens are in Benin.
Yes.
So it be to me, I believe say I may not be right, maybe BO correct because at least he don't follow them. They
He
talk
say
too.
you know they there. I don't
But
believe say you know why I believe Bill. I
yeah.
understand what you they talk, Tina. If he did there, as and I don't get, you not go let Bobrisky post that video.
Yeah, that's it. Not
If
be
you
even
won't let him post
not
that
be
video.
not be even to post the video. When as I be Benin, then somebody there beside me utter something wrong. There's what we say in Benin. If not the person talking, who you immediately, you go shut him down instantly. Which was what I was expecting from who they with him for background.
Where they laugh, the best way they laugh
Yes.
for them.
The
They
person was
catch
supposed to
cruise.
immediately, quickly say, don't you say that, please. Quick, spit and throw away. Don't dare it. You have just said an abomination.
Yeah.
The person would have immediately corrected him. And that thing for enter that video. So the video, if not live video he do, the instant rebuke when he give him,
if I make the blow, they soften.
Yes. So now that one for vindicate whoever did the background. If not or if not be whoever did that background, if not Benin person, the person was supposed to have done that right there and then.
To correct him.
Yes, instant rebuke. We're not even the look and say na correction. Instant, you rebuke the person immediately, which the person didn't do. So if he be that, then she's in a big mess not to have done that. But if not be she, very good. But whether not she not be she, the fact that Bobrisky is an abomination based on waiting Benin classify waiting be to be. And you're not supposed to carry Bobrisky enter Benin and to even go allow Bobrisky disrespect the palace like that. So we not go talk now. Say just be like say my pikin he insult person, an elder. Now me go beg, say I beg, not be my pikin insulting. Now me, I go put me to ground, they beg on behalf of my child.
Yes.
That is what he is going to do. And he has to come out public. This one not be like Dio said, the matter just start to.
Hey,
the
but
matter
you don't buy market. You don't buy market finally.
The matter don't start. Obviously, the palace is not yet aware of what's going on. Is everyone around? Like me, I don't write nonsense since morning. I don't threaten to say I did Benin. Bobrisky for not coming for Benin alive. He would have
You
not left
self,
Benin in one piece. Yes.
you self the
Because
matter, you ready to take the action
I
self.
don't right track for all the when I first see am since money for
No be small
when I
thing
first
though.
see am for since money for this lover, my head don't dey catch fire.
Eh?
I don't already dey one
Is it
crate
hold
like
your body well?
safe to say I feel if I can just I wish I did very close. Wetin I
Somebody
for use
express
Bobrisky
love,
eye.
eh? Wetin for take Bobrisky if I ever reconstruct
I'm
this in
telling
face where go
you, I
take
would have not
go talk
taken like
so.
I don't might not receive bullet on this matter because it is the height. He went too far. He went too far. No.
Express
Bobrisky na
love, eh?
dominate ordinarily. So you know, even
Somebody
if
talk say
you want run him man, make it run and normal for me and just normal person. No, you
yeah.
don't go there now.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
will make,
for comment
I
section
will make
express
one
love say
example. I
I
want
go
to make
read
one
this comment.
example. Okay.
Tina, wait. Express love talk say the lady beside Bobrisky is Lady Golfer, a good friend of Ehi. And it was Lady Golfer that introduced Bobrisky to Ehi. Lady Golfer is Calabar. Now, maybe now she they laugh. Now, wait till the person they talk with that. Say the person where they laugh. Now, Lady Golfer. When you don't Lady
Okay.
Golf, don't go golf into Wahala now. Yeah, and Bobrisky don't enter Wahala now.
One of them when you there, that driver self, they go investigate the driver origin. Whether that driver na Bini, you don't see finish.
The one where they pinching,
Whether they pinching, yes. You don't finish. If na Bini person, you don't finish.
Jesus. What did the driver do now? Driver not do anything now.
No, that like I said, you don't need to do anything. We don't joke with it. No matter who you be, if my boss for office talk nonsense about palace, I go rebuke him, even if you sack me for work. That is how far we can go
to protect the monarch.
To protect the monarch. We don't joke with it at all. We're not the one you hear say you talk anything concerning the past. We don't joke with it.
Yeah.
I go want make reference. There was a video when this lady drew, this musician, Yemi Alade.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you remember the whole
I remember.
social media. You see the way Benin's the one almost killed that girl. She get locked, say she not carry herself come Benin. What is she for use that? What is she for see? If for not be, you don't even dress. You know get that right. That girl not talk anything on her dressing. Now they want almost kill her for. That's how we do it. We know they joke with our Oba. That's the reason we
don't. So the
give
apology when Bobrisky give that one don't mean anything.
Not the apology be that too. Now another insult. That's insult upon injury.
Chineke, you the vessel, Tina.
No,
sure.
that will not be apology now. It be like say they talk to. I don't know now. So I don't know who they talk to because that is not an apology to us.
I for say apologize for the road for granted.
So even apologize to me as Tina, say he talk to my palace anyhow. I know we will take the apology from her. Talk less of saying who is he talking to? Which is he stand? No. We don't do that.
Some people say they say na freedom of speech for comment section. Some people say they say na freedom of speech.
We follow and argue. We're not telling us they not get freedom of speech now. We tell us to make it. If for wait, make you exercise the freedom now. Why not wait?
All of you know when they shout freedom of speech. Freedom of speech in Nigeria, you can express yourself, but your freedom is not guaranteed after that speech. I hope those who live in Africa knows that. When I go there, obodooyinbo, they shout freedom of speech. You know, they shout freedom of speech. People say now, wait till we they forbid be this.
We forbid it.
We forbid it. If I say they forbid something, you gotta forbid it for me. You know, if you can't disrespect me for my land,
don't force me to accept what you want, especially for my own house again.
You see, I wish that they run Nigeria the way where they run those. I wish the Nigerian leadership be like the way where Benin and Oba Palace and everything they run. Nigeria for better. I'm
telling you.
For better pass as today, so.
Because everybody, when they are not, they lose, whether they craze. We get many people for Benin. But they craze rich. When you don't reach some kind of place, only you go tell yourself, say, this madness need to correct more. You go readjust yourself quick. You go know the environment where you do, you quickly maintain. When you come up for that environment, you go continue the madness, no problem. But you must know your boundary. Everybody knows their limit. When it comes to the palace, nobody jokes with it. This when this Oba, now even this Oba, it many nonsense where we say people for free they do. You know they give time. And this Oba the father was a bit calm. When old age run, they come, they really
since when I begin.
But this new one, they tolerate.
Make I tell you, Tina. Since when I know before, right from time, say Oba of Benin, you don't mess around with Oba of Benin. You don't say anything negative about Oba of Benin. You have to know that once you come from Edo State, whether you are Edo, you are Benin, anywhere, Edo North, Ishan, everywhere in Edo, around that area, even Delta, you know that.
Yeah.
You see, when the issue of all this madam for Europe, that time it was very hot.
Okay.
Remember when the palace come out for that matter of madams carrying small girls, they go Europe to go, they do a shower work. When palace come do something about it, whether I swear they swear, I don't know what they do, but they shall did something about it.
Yes.
That's why, ba?
Yes. Now news carry them now. News carry them live. That's why.
Tina,
the witches they talk about, so because there are witches, specific, just special witches that are dedicated to the palace. They protect the palace. They are the ones that be messengers to the palace. They are just witches. All of them came out. There are some deities that has not seen the light for years, hundreds of years.
They come out.
They've never seen light. They never see sunlight. They brought all of them out that day. To do that swear.
What are they talking
about? Lots of people started dying. People that refused.
All the madams started dying in Europe. And that time reduced where. It reduced.
I go make one example. Before now, the way they say they do, there's if woman cheat, for Benin, if woman cheat on the husband, normally now she they die. That was it before. When it come, this Italy matter come first start. At a point, they can't realize say now the men they won't send their wives go prostitute. When they don't send them go Italy go prostitute finish, they'll come back. The men will come begin. They say no, they don't want again. So it's like they were using the women. Later the first turn around because the urban not be in itself. They see what they happen.
Right.
So later it was now turned when men, if woman now go cheat, he come back and use that hand take cook. Either the man dies or the sons go they die. Now he made that thing constantly stop because it was men that were sending their wives to Italy.
Their wives,
That's why it was reversed.
That's why the tradition is very, very strong.
Yes. So Benin not be waiting that they used to play. There are a lot of things underneath it. Wait, we say Benin a sacred city. Now ancient city. There are so many things on. I be Christian, but that does not mean I should not respect my tradition. That does not mean I should not acknowledge that things exist.
Some people for comment section they say we overflog the issue.
No. I go tell you now one thing. Let me tell you, this thing happened. I'm not na live video, now world, everybody they watch this thing. My grandfather was a chief before he died. When he died, they called a plan burial. And one of the wives, mistakenly baited close to the tree. That tree gets special, now sensitive thing. You know, say lions started coming out every evening for 3 days.
Lion?
Yes.
They come out for tree?
For the street. For that street coming to come stay for front of that house for 3 days until palace had to send message to come appease the gods for that place before that thing stopped. Benin not be where you want to play. That's why I say Bobrisky, if except
and you know the funny thing now, Tina, Bobrisky still they make mouth for social media as we speak, saying they Benin.
That's why I say you don't know what thing they deal with.
He still they tell people for social media saying they Benin.
He go suffer the thing. I'm telling you. Now he go suffer the thing. Because who bring her from? Now so if he not fit sort that, because now he in the pool for trouble. So
because why Bobrisky with everything what would they talk now go see they talk saying they Benin? Why would he do that?
Because he who is on the floor fears no fall. Bobrisky don't already know say he's doomed. So don't tell him the in and out of
I know she said they don't tell him because you know
no,
they
no,
fear.
they don't tell him.
If you fear, if you not go see the tag instead saying they Benin, why would you do something like that when they beg for you?
Bobrisky don't get life again. He know everything not
Okay.
fine now with all this last saga when he get. You know, no say nothing for him again.
So now saga they take this one they do now. Is he trying to make
he's just
himself
trying to
relevant?
drag them into the mess. Now they
I
drag into the
see.
mess. Now because now he go to suffer anything when he do now he go suffer him.
All right.
I'm not lying to you. Now he go suffer him.
I bet not take her easy on her heel. It is
No,
well.
it's not the same. For me, I feel for her. I really pity her. She made a terrible mistake. Having anything to do with somebody like that in the first
she should
place.
not have befriended Bobrisky. That's the mistake
And
she made.
She
Why
made
would you be friend to
a
Bobrisky?
very grievous mistake.
Bobrisky na person, one person they make friend with. That one when you know see what he do tonto. You know see what he do tonto.
Now only tonto. Even the muffer uncle.
Now friends with benefit. They like to hang with big girls. That's what he likes.
Nobody will never destroy like that. Nobody will never be around them when he never destroy like that.
It is well, though. Thank you, my darling Tina Jare. Thanks.
Thank you.
It is well. I know God will help them to resolve them. Chelsea, you are here. Are you an adult girl, Chelsea? Chelsea Brown, I can't hear you. Are you an adult girl? They say lion begin to come out too. Bio, you know about that one too for Oselu. Hey, now wow, Bobrisky is in trouble. I don't understand why Bobrisky will still be posting and saying that he's in Benin. He doesn't know the severity of what is on ground. Obviously, he has no clue. Chelsea, I can't hear you if you're trying to say something. Okay, let me add on my yes corner. Chelsea, can you hear me? Okay. Amaye, you're welcome, my darling.
Hey, Happy New Year, Sister
Happy New Year! How are you?
Happy New Year.
Lovely to see you.
Same here. You know, my hand don't full this time around. There's so many things. You know, beginning of year now, person they try to strategize.
You understand?
You know, create your vision boards and all of that. So
that vision board, I beg, Mona teach me how to do. I not sabi o.
My sister, easier. You know, if you are really, you can start with paper, just ordinary paper.
I just stick it.
Or this post-it note here. You go just write whatever it is, like realistic things. So when you feel say you want to accomplish,
not me to say that I'm going to be size 10 by June.
You can, if you can do it. You know, if you say you want to be size 10, you also have to remember there's work that has to be put in, right?
Jesus.
So if you say you be size 10, there's nothing wrong with that.
Am I ready to do the work?
So that you, but it could be something when you go they look every day, you go they walk towards them. So even if you not reach that size 10, it's okay. But you go still say you'll make progress. You understand? You feel enter size 12, you go shock you. Why? Because it day your front. So you can start with that.
I need to do it.
Go buy board, you know, because I've been doing it for a while. So I always, you know, try to remind myself. Anyway,
you don't say Bobrisky.
All those your videos when you don't post there, I never feel go back go. The one when I miss, no leave that matter. Shana Bobrisky matter with the talk.
Bobrisky and he matter.
Exactly. All the people when they talk for the comment section, I beg me they go read the history of Benin Kingdom.
I beg you know leave them. Now make them disrespect their own kings like that.
Yes.
They don't get respect.
May they go read the history of Benin Kingdom.
Before they talk, they shout say freedom of speech. Say make you no respect people.
May they hold there's a place for tradition. This is not about everybody hold their religion. Me I be child of God. I be Christian. Okay, I fall under the umbrella of Christianity, but I get high regard. I not be Benin, but Esther as a whole, the whole of Edo, former Bende State, they know they take Obama to play. I remember as a child when I was growing up in Ibadan, there was a period of time they will announce if you're a child of Edo State, you cannot travel within a certain time because there's a ceremony that is done, and anybody that is caught during that period, you're on your own. So that period of time, I remember my parents would say, we are not traveling home this time, and they would explain it to us. That's how I knew. And then I was lucky enough, I did history in secondary school. I read about the Benin Kingdom, and I did further reading on my own. The Benin Kingdom Empire predates 800 years. That person will put 800 years. Bikono. It is ancient. We cannot even place a date on it. So many of the Obas are seen as deities. That's their representation. They are held in very, very, very high regard. This is not for play. Nobody should come here and come and use English. Please, this is not English matter.
No mind, maybe they talk. Well, somebody said, are we not overflogging it? Why are we overflogging it? But Risky never know the kind of cane where they wait for him. You see the tag inside saying they Benin. They show people saying they Benin. On top of waiting they grand now.
We have to overflog it so that people go understand. You know, say Yoruba sing Ajaki Ogbo Fere Ode. Abi how they say they talk about it. Yeah, exactly. We they come from the land, from the soil. We they tell the outsider say na like this it they be. Una see they argue.
Now the outsider says they argue past. Now they tell you say why una they talk this matter too much. Say na freedom of speech we dey overflog. Now make una no dey respect una own oba so. They take am wipe grand.
They take am sweep grand. Our own we know they take am play.
Imagine make somebody they shake honey. They shake honey for hand.
Exactly. They go party. I never hear that before. You will not see the Oba for here publicly like that. Say what they happen. You people, they delete some comments. People don't understand why they delete them because I shall not be beneath. But if you see your comment, another thing you go to see. More than take una time. There's a place for tradition and values. Keep your knowledge of your religion to yourself. Oh. Know who you are, know whose you are, but respect those that have come before you. Benin Kingdom runs deep. It's an ancient kingdom. Ancient. You know what ancient is? You can't trace it. No matter how long you trace it, you can't. Then they finish the matter. Benin Kingdom has played a very pivotal role in the history of Edo Kingdom and Nigeria as a whole. So please, people should be aware. They should be careful. Okay? When the indigenous of the people are coming out to speak about it, respect that. Okay? Respect. Nobody will come to your house. For instance, Sister B, I know for you come your house now. Not for your door, open your door.
Make I give you an example now. If they come my house, I put for front of my house, say, please take off your shoes before you come in.
God bless you.
Me when I get house, I they remove my shoe before I enter my house. You will come wear some boots when they stay with poto. You say you get freedom. You open my door, they carry poto enter my house. When I tell you to remove your shoes, you tell me say, who I be to tell you to remove your shoes for my own house?
Thank you.
How you think I go deal with you? Now what they spoil Nigeria be this? I they say now what they spoil Nigeria? Thank God say we still get kingdoms like this for Nigeria. If now outside land you try the kind thing, but risk you no go. You no go. Because those ones, some people they here earlier where they know as they say they treat them. You go Kanu, Sokoto, go try that nonsense with their emir. Those ones, you know, say that they carry that long thing. They carry a waka. They go just shop.
Exactly.
They go finish you.
Exactly. Do you understand? Because I just saw somebody in the chat post that Benin Kingdom is Ile Ibinu. As Ile Ibinu, they are Ibinu for certain issues. They know they take and play. This kind of matter, then they take and play. We want to come from the soil itself. We know as we take the pull leg for ground.
Why you think Benin people they vex now? Can't you see that there's anger that Benin people they feel disrespected because of what Bob did? Bob is still posting videos that he's in Benin. Can you imagine? They're trying to hide you. They try to hide you.
Exactly. You they put yourself outside. Some people not saying though that Oba is a deity in the eyes of the Edo. Don't even try because the person go miss and nothing go happen. That's just the fact. These are the facts. So please, everyone, please argue with your keyboard, and when you finish, go and read up on Benin Kingdom.
No,
please.
You know what I will ask anybody that is challenging what we are saying. You know, if you come from Edo and you believe that the Oba was disrespected, anybody that is challenging it, I want to ask you: are you happy with the way they are treating the Oni of Fifi and the Alaafin of Oyo and the way they stole the staff of the Oba of Lagos? They are not being them on the ground. You happy? Does it make you happy? A whole staff of office, they thief and go.
My sister, I watch and I
They
shock.
begin to
My
look for
jaw
staff
drop.
of office. I
They
say, Babu,
not see.
which kind king be this? This king get any power at all? I mean, don't take a
Now, Benin, first of all, nobody even know where the Oba they sit. Nobody knows where the Oba sits.
Also,
You
small
not
rat enter palace, go carry staff of office go for Lagos. They say that they riot. They thief, they find them up and down. Hi.
They're lucky now. Make they can't try that one for Benin. Make they try. See those people when they can't sweep palace that day. When they tired, their own they not going to see and watch. Maybe we watch that one. Make they careful. My own be say anywhere you person enter, you go first pull one leg for ground. When you come strange place, you go first stand on one leg like chicken.
Especially
you go
if
do
you
like
be stranger. You need to watch the people where they get the land, how they take the behave. You copy them.
Thank you. It be like now as we did this obodo. Why you they reach as we reach this obodo now? We they do anyhow as we like. We can't because there are laws and there are rules in place.
No, now our people always feel say no, they feel respect Oyibo law, but when it comes to our own African tradition,
thank you.
or
They
African laws,
anyhow.
we not deserve now freedom of speech. They will preach that time.
Keep your freedom of speech to yourself. Oh, if you feel say you get mad, go Benin, go the land itself, and go and express your freedom of speech there. And see, maybe experience now they teach people sometimes. You know, of course, everybody needs to respect people tradition. If when I grew up in Ibadan, you go when you want greet elder, you go put your knee down, you go greet them. Right? Dada. If you greet, you greet teacher, you greet every person when senior you like that. Why not okay? Because I'm from a different part of the
so
country.
I'm not going down. Yes,
I'm not
going down for where I come from.
I'm going to look you eyeball to eyeball because then they kneel down for where I come from.
Or you go shake your head as hand.
Or you go shake your head as hand. Exactly.
You won't greet your papa friend. You won't stretch your hand and say, hello, Mr. Olatunde.
Exactly.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Olatunde.
Nice to meet you.
You go boast your ear.
Backhand. Do you understand? Or I go Igbo land. Igbo land. Women not they sit down with the men like that. They get their own type of respect. I can't go there, go do anyhow for them. You think I not go see anyhow? People should be careful. Let's respect our traditions and our cultures and that's what makes us who we are.
No,
we cannot.
A lot of people will say tradition. You know, I see somebody. I choose not to. If I tell you one of the comments where I see just now, hybrid 10 put one nonsensical comment just now where I see. I don't know whether you're in the comment section where
I don't go back to comment section now. I don't care.
You know, if many people see this one now, you go curse your papa, curse your mama. I say the Oba is a human being, is no deity. The only man, the only God man is I don't even know the English where they write, whether if you read and say the only God man is the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes, go to your bedroom and be telling yourself that.
Somebody say Oba is deity. You are saying it's not deity. Who are you to say that? Who are you to say that? What gives you the right to say that? Who
talks you about the Jesus Christ that you're preaching? It's not a man. How are we sure? The white man that you're hanging on your wall claiming to be Jesus Christ is an idol. Okay, how about that? Jesus Christ is black. So please, let's put that aside. That's not why we are here. I believe in God. I am in the umbrella of Christianity. I'm a Christian. But I don't throw that name out because it's been bastardized. Okay? It's a personal relationship. But I will not go to someone's house and disrespect them. Never. God says no go support you. Guess what?
God said give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Belongs to Caesar. Thank you.
The tempter now in the Bible, when they test them, say they say me would they pay tax. They say someone would they pay tax. Say now they ask him. I like the wisdom when Jesus they display for Bible.
Exactly.
He take the coin, he look the coin. He say which picture they there? They say na Caesar, because they don't want to pay the tax, but they know say na the laws of the land. You understand?
Yes.
That's why they wanted to tempt him with that question. Now Jesus look the coin, answer. He said, which picture they this coin? They say na Caesar. I say, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Exactly.
Because then BT say Jesus go tell them they no pay tax to Caesar.
Exactly. Remember even for Bible where God they talk to whether now you get one man like that. I think now prophet, but I don't think he was a Christian. The way God talk to the man with respect. Who was it? I don't forget who he be now. I can't remember the story. He addressed fan with respect. What does that tell you?
You don't
It's
need
not,
to
okay,
believe in it. Just
you
respect
don't need to
it.
believe it. Respect it.
That's
There's a
all we
difference.
say. Nobody is saying that you should believe in
Respect
it.
it.
Just
You don't need to
respect it.
believe in it. Do you understand? You don't need to believe in it. It's like people arguing about spirituality. Yes, you may doubt everything you want to doubt, but how about respecting it? How about saying, you know what? I don't know. Whatever it is, I respect it. And move on. You can't just come and somebody is telling you how they want to be treated in their home, and you are now coming with poto boots because you feel say now you know pass. Come enter the house. It don't. You go. Wait till you receive.
Make we
Anything when
see
you see,
now.
you go
Bobrisky, if
carry
you
am.
don't put it like you don't enter, and should be they find a fame by all means. Chilling with the big girls. It's always chilling with the big girls.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
don't
Anyway, as Romari talk and true, there might be freedom of speech, but freedom after the speech is the wahala.
there's
Okay.
no guarantee.
There's no guarantee. Talk wetin you like, but wetin you anything when you collect for inside, take on like that because you get just as you get freedom to talk, the person get freedom to react. And at the
Yeah,
reaction you they get so. Why
yeah.
don't you respect that and say
Tell me.
even the Bobrisky as he bad reach, as the horse reach, why you do apology video? If I not do now, if to say true, he feels say okay, these things don't have impact, and he not listen
They
to
even
what they
tell us
tell
that
him.
the apology
If
is
I
not
not do,
accepted. It's stand. It's still a talk.
oh,
It's still a talk.
oh,
This is
you
your
know
Bobrisky. You see what it
exactly.
Tammy say, just remember this. The young adult that went to North Korea, they took a sign from a hotel and they were deleted. What does that say? You have to respect other people's land.
Thank you, Tammy. Very
It's
well said.
simple.
Respect it. It is very important. If somebody has told you this is how I want my house to be treated, take your shoes off. Take your damn shoes off. It's that simple. You don't need anybody. You don't have to come and preach to someone else to imbibe your values. No.
To say, why are
This
you
is
asking
what
people
has
to take
put you.
your shoe?
No.
There's freedom. I can take my shoe and enter your house. It's not your
Okay.
house. Is
Take
it your
your shoes
house?
off now. I go royal rumble you. As they enter, you are going back. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's ridiculous. We all know why we're here. We all know what we hold on to.
I
But
mean,
respect other people's
yeah,
cultures and values and traditions.
yeah.
I have
That
to
is
respect
this.
it. I
That is
come
it.
from that land. I have to respect it. I
Yeah.
have to. Okay, I'm not gonna go now and be doing my chest and say, "Oh yes, I've read the book now. I know, I believe. God save me. God go look, they look you as they deal with you because you not get sense, wisdom in everything that you do. You
It's
go to someone's house,
profitable.
you treat them with respect. Bobrisky is getting everything that she deserves and more. Maybe this will teach us one or two lessons. I mean, that's just crap as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, he herself should have known better. He herself, when she was taking her, she should have warned them, especially this one that she invited. You can't come to someone's house and disrespect it. No, I refuse. Sister B, you know I love you now. I'm gonna
Thank you, my
jam, I'm gonna
darling.
jam, I'm
All
gonna
right,
jam. I pay your
sweetie.
back. But I go
Thank you.
jam you for comment section
All
later.
right, later, babes. Thank
Bye.
love.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Yeah. So, I mean, that is just it. The point is about respect. Give respect to whom it is due. Okay? If you people are so used to, not respecting your elders, you're not used to respecting your kingdoms, then other people do respect and reverence their kingdom. Example is the kingdom in Benin, Benin Kingdom. You don't disrespect the Oba of Benin. You don't try it. The indigenes do not try it. Anybody that come from Edo Delta knows that you don't try it. So you can't come from Lagos and you come and disrespect the Oba. It is not allowed. Okay? And that's why I like that analogy that Tammy gave us about North Korea, because we as black people and Africans, we like to honor anything that has to do with white people. We will honor it, but when it comes to our own people, we will disrespect it because it's not good enough, right? So the point is that because some certain monarchs have been so disrespected, and people just don't have any respect for them. It's so bad. It's really, really bad. And now other people are saying, no, 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 don't bring that nonsense to my house. Don't bring it. And this is what the Benin people are saying. Don't bring it to me. If you try it here, we will treat you. We don't take that nonsense. Don't bring your shenanigans to Benin. What you are doing in Lagos is not acceptable in Benin in terms of mentioning the monarch's name to do all your social media rubbish. You know? So the kingdom they are different. So all of you that are having something against you are saying his freedom of speech is this, da, 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 da. Okay, that's why your kings are not respected. You want your king to be respected, then you need to know that disrespect is not allowed. You don't disrespect a king. It's not a king that is going to come to your house. It's not a king that you're going to see out there doing, anything. I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying that everything about him is hunky-dory or anything like that. What I'm saying is that respect, you have to respect, respect the monarch, respect your elders, respect what you don't know. Chelsea Brown, you want talk? Hey, I'll be one end though. Yeah, come quick. Come in again. I added you before and I didn't hear you. I shared the link now. Oh yeah, make I take your own quick. Make I go because it was meant to be a short one. We don't do almost 2 hours. Okay. Yeah. So it's all about respect. That's what we are saying. And it's about, treating people with respect. If you don't understand something, don't get into something you don't understand. If you go to another culture where you don't understand what they are doing, watch the community and see how they behave. Chelsea, oh yeah, come in. The link is in the comment section. I think I posted it. Okay, you're here now. All right. Uh-oh. Yeah. Can you hear me, Chelsea? Uh-oh. I can't hear you, my dear. I don't know what's happening to your thingy, but I cannot hear you. Okay, call me on WhatsApp, Chelsea. My number is on WhatsApp. Call me on WhatsApp. Let me quickly take your call so we can end. All right? Because I can't hear you. I don't know why I'm not hearing you. You are not muted, but I can't hear you. Okay. Chelsea, is that you? Hello? Chelsea, I'm waiting for you. Give me a call so that we can end. So it's all about respect. Yeah, we too get disrespect, Kenneth. It's too much. Otikboju. It's too much. Everybody. It didn't used to be like this, though. I don't know, but it's getting worse now. It's getting worse. Anybody who just they yap people anyhow, they talk to people anyhow. It's not fair. Hello?
Hello.
Chelsea, is that you?
No, ma. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Who is calling? I'm on a live show. I'm accepting call from Chelsea Brown.
Okay. I wanted to speak about this issue on ground.
Okay, you want to say something about the issue of the Oba of Benin?
Yes, ma.
Okay, go ahead quickly.
Okay. Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
The thing is, Mama, I don't feel say Bobrisky still dey Benin because there's one video I saw which the guy that brought the issue out and said that he said Bobrisky don't leave Benin because they went to where he was staying and they warned her and he was even angry, was frustrated kind of. I said then she has to send the Bobrisky away fast. You understand me? So he not doing again because they said they warn her say if not, you should not carry this guy come out from Benin. That your party, all the good things we did, they'll go use and feed the as in a beggars. You understand? So but the thing is she got frustrated and
so you think she's left? She's left Benin already?
Yes.
Okay.
She don't come out.
Okay.
Whenever she or him don't come out.
All right.
Another thing is that say this Nigeria with the Benins, some people because of some people feel they are superior. Some people they feel they are superior. So that's why anytime they are talking about other people's king or whatever, we not they interfere like that because we know they want make people insult our own. And we know they insult people own. You go hardly see the new person wey go come out. Even me when New York come out that day, I dey see some new people they come. Me, I not like her. Because some all these their people, they not go like and say they want the new person will come talk for their own. I know what I'm saying. So if I see anything that has to do with king issue, I know they talk with the people where get the king, they deal with it. You understand me? Because everybody there with their own supremacy.
Yes.
Now our own better part, now our own better part.
Thank you very much for that, my darling. I understand. Chelsea Brown, is that you? Hello. Alpha. You're welcome. Your connection doesn't want you to be great tonight.
I'm telling you.
It tire you. Oh, okay. We'll find a way around it. What do you want to say? We are ending now.
I want you to rest more for this matter, Joe.
Oh yeah, now go ahead.
First of all, I read comments. I see people the pata. What are the yarn? See, first of all, I use just simple example. The Muslim people, if you talk about Muhammad anyhow, or even just misbehave with just the Quran,
you go disappear. You go disappear.
Why would I not they tell them say freedom of speech? They all of them when they do freedom of speech on that comment section. Why would I not they tell them say freedom of speech? Because they when I don't come over for Africa, don't enter how you go man land. When I don't forget where I come from. When I don't get respect at all. See, I be Benin Pikin. I know the tradition of Benin. Even me, when be Benin Pikin, if I fuck up, they go treat my fuck up. Fuck, let's say outsider, come, they talk those kind yarn from mouth. Even if, okay, let's forget sexuality of Bobrisky. Even if I just a lady just talk that thing, we go still come for her. Because because it's a disrespect to me. We don't get our right to open mouth, just talk anyhow. Bobrisky, we know say Bobrisky they use every situation
to cash cruise. It a cash cruise.
People don't be Benin go take shine. You don't go work for Benin. If those of una way be Nigeria where they this comment section, if una know Mr. Jollof from Delta State.
Yeah, I know Jollof.
You don't see the small talk where they talk against a law for it. Waiting they one now. Jollof come out with video
in it down. That Jollof now so your mouth they run to the run mouth any as association so.
That one indigenous of Ishekirio. Night talk where you see the beg or law of worry. Night Bobrisky when no who relate anything to do with this Benin, who just come from nowhere, just gonna talk anyhow. Even if not me be if I put myself on a hand there, when I go return back, the backhand where I go give Bobrisky first of all, I go give her backhand. Because he just fuck off for 3 F up there. I go give her backhand because he disgraced me. And me go carry all the wahala for my head at the end of the day. Now what have for do be that?
Yes.
The first thing I go give her. I go give her that hand for real. If the line made a video and on social media, I don't concern me. I'll be saying I go do it because it don't put me for spot.
Yeah, you don't want enter trouble. You don't want enter trouble with your people.
Nothing she do to invite and come party. So it not go come give you wahala. Now, if not maybe also, I go come out now. I go make my own video. I go beg. I go beg to make them forgive me because. If I not invite her, this kill for not happen in the first place.
Yes.
So because everybody I there for body now also. Even that apology where Bobrisky they laugh. That will not be apology.
I said they say see the post saying they Benin. You see the right saying they Benin.
Apology to the cruise. Because he get up saying not receive backhand before he come out. Even that Lagos way there, if they want final, they will still final.
Of course.
So he need to come back again. We not say make even if you don't need to cry, you don't need to roll. You go apologize properly. You go show say you dey sorry. When they go take forgive you. Even your own papa self will born you. If you want to apologize, you go they laugh, they apologize. It's not possible now. You go need that, you go they beg daddy, please. You go show that merciful face, say you're there sorry, say, make him forgive you. Don't let's say you're gonna talk to our Oba. Those of you when they talk, they wanna go learn respect. See, even me way you know day my home. If I carry phone, call any of my aunties or whatever, I did dig away for phone.
He said they need down. He they need down for phone, they greet. Chelsea go kill me. They see you. They see you for the digware. Hey. Yeah.
And likewise, when my younger, the ones where I dare above too call me, now so that they see the digware for me. So now so respect be for Benin. Benin not respect not be by this thing, not by even if now 1 month.
Now by age. Now by age. But Yoruba they respect too well now, which is surprising.
You go give my respect. As far as I enter this world before you go give my respect.
Yeah.
So that's why they talk. I see somebody write for comment. They talk say freedom of speech, and then I talk say this one a bad light for Oba. You know they support.
Nothing they never talk finish. They talk anyhow for comment. I ignore all the comments.
Laugh way. The one who talk say if he deport person from Benin, that's all we supposed to still deport her from our country. Who make you immigration when you want to deport over?
Now this kind of infantry now put Bobrisky for trouble, so lack of respect. Now you put Bobrisky for trouble, so it's okay.
Those days when we grow up for Benin, if you just miss here for outside, then the first thing they go first say, who be the person?
Who be your papa? Who be your mama?
Who be your papa? Who be your mama? You don't get training.
You don't get home training. Yeah, internet not let people get home training again, no.
Give you back out from one corner. Now they talk.
Internet not let people get home training again, no. Chelsea. They talk anyhow. Small children go come here, they yab you, they talk to you anyhow when you feel born their mates.
You don't know what you talk. Try for Benin, not be Benin, you won't try that nonsense. Me, I be from Benin. If I enter Benin now, I change. In fact, I'm back to tradition. Immediately I see that welcome to Benin. My tradition don't start again.
See, I'm back to tradition.
Nonsense from outside. But when I enter house, I know where I come from. You go need that greet everybody. You go do what you are supposed to do. That you know they talk anyhow, you know they do anyhow. We get this so we they forbid. We get this so we they forbid. You go see what picking these days, adults gonna talk, you go jump, enter. You the cruise. When you walk on jump for where adult they talk. Even when you will see visitor they come knock for the door, as you open up for visitor, nobody gonna need to tell you, don't enter your bedroom. Leave adult soprano. When they talk, go to the water. Except that they call you, say when you can't serve drink or serve refrigerator, you will come up for a salad room. Who dare you? How dare you gonna talk to Oba? Oba na your mate.
Oba na your mate.
You don't see Oba for any
function.
How they call her for Lagos? Say, oh, one bear. You don't ever see Oba for any one bear. They don't just know it that they talk. You know what? All this even Oba too much self. Make we use common. Make we use. I don't use the word common. Make we talk about just
chief. The chief
of village. Those no big self. What they call them? Waiting for communities. Them. How do they call them again? Self. Those people. You can also talk to those people. When you can't get the girls, go to talk to Oba.
Well, it's okay. Hopefully, you go learn a lesson. You go learn a lesson. It's all right. It's all right.
She go beg and true. If I know what
ain't no gay. I know gay.
So that she go free from all this wahala.
Now I know gay there for village.
It is well. Try just settle this thing. And make she stay away from Bobrisky because Bobrisky don't put her for spotlight now.
If he still make friend with Bobrisky going forward, if he make friend with Bobrisky after this matter, I go give up on her. Say okay, she not get sense. You don't get money, fine for nothing. Sense no they ahead.
Yeah. Yes. They don't talk and say this all those people there. Now they talk just for community. They go fit try Bobrisky don't go try with those people.
I know you.
Go fit try.
That's so. I don't know why. Thank you, Chelsea, my darling. Bele. More than no verse. Make all of us no verse. We the adults, make we no verse. Make we calm down. Make we calm down. It is well. You go learn a lesson. You go learn. You go get sense by force. You go get sense. Thank you, my darling. Thanks for calling. You do well. Hey, people they vex. So this matter they vex people, man. I'm telling you, people they vex. As Monica said, he said no get sense before now. If you get sense before, you go the friend MC Oluomo. You go the friend MC Oluomo, and you know they respect her. Say she's so beautiful, she's so successful, but she dey trash herself for ground like person wey be say no even get any pedigree. Honestly, when she was dating MC Oluomo, I shame catch me on her behalf. People dey tell say na be man wetin do am. MC Oluomo wey be say oh Jesus, Agbero, oga of Agbero of Lagos. Na him he as he fine reach go dey follow. He say we are madly in love. That one disgrace and go marry. I don't laugh at her, but she needs to start making better choices about the kind of people she's hanging out with, whether it's for relationship or for friendship. Honestly, because obviously she don't get good advice as she mingles with anybody. Okay? And people will start saying it at the same time, pay their best of the same feather. She said no get class. Otherwise, what did they do with MC Oluomo? MC Oluomo will be saying all the Yoruba actress, now all of them they friend. Now public community D, now it be. Why not go school on top? Because Tinubu don't brush her up because they do fine boy Agbero. It is well. My people, make we end here. People still they call, but I think we said enough. Well, I'm just going to end by saying that you see, this life, respect will earn you everything. It will give you everything when you respect others. It costs you nothing. And all the people that are always looking for social media cruise like Bobrisky that will cruise with anything cruisable. Hey. Somebody said it just now. I think Tammy said it that she's married to an Edo man. She's an African American. And she said because she's never known about kneeling down before, but she learned it to be kneeling down for her in-laws. I think I pinned it before. She was kneeling down and she started learning to kneel down to greet her husband's senior ones because this is the tradition of the people. That is what they call respect. Somebody, a woman that knows culture. She's culture. She know. She not just say she be Oyibo or she be Westerner. She learned it just to honor those people. You understand? If she didn't kneel down, I'm sure those people will even understand that, okay, she's not an African or whatever. She's not a Nigerian. But she learned it. So respect to, and that will endear you more to those your in-laws. They will love you more and say, what a good woman you are. You are well brought up. You can even learn the culture of your husband. That you are even learning the culture of how we greet. That you are kneeling down to greet, even though you are not even Nigerian. Respect will take you everywhere. Disrespect. All of them are they hide behind keyboard. They abuse people. They curse people up and down because of their social media. The kind you see as the Bobrisky enter trouble. So now so. If you are not careful, it doesn't cost you anything to be nice and respectful to others. You don't need to like somebody. You don't need to even, follow them. You don't need to be anything to them. Just if you don't like them, go away. You don't need to be insultive or being rude and disrespectful. It's not appreciated. It's not nice. Make we stop them. Our own too much. All these small children when hide under social media now. What did they do for social media? You will just they will curse you. Curse you anyhow. If you go find the person come out and you go be like millipede where they talk to you anyhow. As Chelsea Brown they talk, we need to, bring back that respect. It's very important for everybody who does not know. If you didn't know it before, Edo not be Lagos, so not try that nonsense what you do for Lagos so for Edo. Not try them. We know they take them. We don't tolerate it. Respect, very, very important. Respect the land, respect the people, respect the king. Lobaton. Thank you very much for tonight. Yes, I will see you guys tomorrow evening. We are back tomorrow with a guest. Yeah, yes, respect will take you very far. Yeah. Some people will just be carrying their anger up and down, be pouring their anger on other people. People that don't know you, you will just carry your anger and be pouring it on them because it's social media. Nobody they see me. I can say whatever I like. Okay, Bobrisky don't enter trouble now. We wish them well. Thanks a lot, guys. I think we have a better clarity about what the culture is now. You know, that it's not all kings that you can disrespect. I appreciate you guys tonight. Thank you. My Edo people, Mo will calm down. It is well. Oba talk by It's have a good evening, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, guys. Love you. Bye.